Alright guys, I'm going to do a little different video today. You know, we like to have fun in nature, but you know, sometimes you're stuck in the house because of bad weather or whatever. You just don't feel like getting outside, or you can't. And I keep hearing everybody mention old console games and stuff. Everybody likes the old classic video games apparently. So I just kind of wanted to show you guys something. Just the case here. Let me open them up. Show you what we got going on. Retroid. This is the Retroid Pocket Plus 4, I believe is what it was. They make different colors and all kind of weird stuff with these guys. But the reason I like this brand, I had one before. It was a lot bigger, but it was just made so cheaply. And this is actually made pretty decently. And they even sell parts, you know, if you got a thumb controller or something that breaks. But you know, it's got the R2 buttons, thumb controllers, D-pad, all the stuff you'd want for a video game, right? So, let's check her out. Well, it was on, now it's off. There we go. Yeah, you can get different amps to run your games and stuff. I use this one. Let's go back. Show you what we're dealing with. But yeah, you can put any kind of game on this, from like Atari or before that to, it even plays PlayStation 2 games. It's crazy. You know, you just go through, you know, Sony PlayStation, Super Nintendo, Nintendo Switch games, TurboGrafx 16. You could even put Vectrex games on it, which is a really cool old like arcade system thing you could have at your house. That vector graphics stuff was so weird. Anyway, you know, even Atari. Here, let's check this one out. But, you know, you can just go through this list. Just pick out any game you want. I've got pretty much the whole collection of every console on here. I've just got like the US version and stuff like that, but there's just so many games you could put on here. It just fills it up way too much. It's just crazy. Let me turn the volume down a little bit. That clicking's a little annoying. Go back there, buddy. I mean, there's just everything. I mean, any Atari game you've ever played in your life, I'm sure is on here. I don't know how well it's picking up, but yeah, like River Raid, Missile Command, Pac-Man, and of course Space Invaders. Oh my god, you gotta love that, guys. Everybody gotta love Space Invaders, right? Like I said, there's so many. There's the 2600. I don't need to update these thumbnails. This is the 5200 and 7800. You can even put Atari 800 games on here. I don't know how well those would work. Fairchild Channel F. It's not an arcade system, but it was one of the first consoles that actually had cartridges you could put in it. You can play Dreamcast games on it. You know, Game Gear, Game Boy, Sega Genesis. I know, I was hoping the sun wasn't glaring too bad. Atari Jaguar. That was one of my favorite consoles, really. The first 64-bit console. Wow. The Lynx, the Atari Lynx. Atari handheld. Gotta love that guy. Sega Master System. Nintendo 64. I know Amanda likes that. From Foraging and Urban Homesteading. The Neo Geo, yeah, that was way ahead of its time. Nintendo, everybody's gotta love an NES, man. Leave in the comments, what's your favorite old school console game to play, or what's your favorite old school console? Let us know. Like I said, it's not our typical video. We're normally talking about nature and gardens, but like I said, sometimes you're stuck inside. So, you know, you gotta find something to do. PlayStation, Super Nintendo, let's hit that up. Because I know someone likes Super Mario Kart. I wonder who that could be. Let's see if we can find him in here. It's in here somewhere. Like I said, I got a complete collection. I've just got the US ones on here mainly. There's just so many games to choose from, it's retarded. Oh, there we go. I've got the super part. Super Bomberman. You guys like Bomberman? That's a pretty cool game. Used to love playing that with the kid. Some good times doing that for sure. I was trying to find Super Mario Kart. So I know Angela likes Super Mario Kart. Or I mean Amanda. I'm not sure which one Angela said she liked. I can't remember. I know her and Troy were talking about one that was really cool. I can't remember what it was though. I think I went too far down. Anyway, here we go. Super Mario Kart, guys. You want to see it on this little handheld? These are all the original games too. It's not a knockoff or anything like that. They actually take the little chip out of the console cartridge and dump the information onto a computer. You can play them on your computer, you can play them on your phone. This is just how I prefer it. I prefer controllers. You know, if you do it on your phone, it's just going to give you a virtual keyboard, touchscreen keyboard thing, which is horrible. So let's try some Super Mario Kart. How about that, guys? I hope I don't get a copyright strike for the music. I think we'd be alright. Oh yeah, but see, if you play it on your phone, it's going to give you these virtual buttons here to use. We don't need those though, so we can just hit this little button down here and they disappear because we got real buttons. Imagine that. You know, it's got start select button, you know, your X, Y, B, and A. Like I said, your D-pad, your thumbsticks. You even got the L1 and R2 buttons. For L1, L2, R1, R2. If you like old console games, guys, this is like the way to go. You don't have to have old consoles laying around your house or a whole collection of, you know, big box of games laying around. Oh, who do you guys like to use? I always like using Luigi. I don't know about you guys, but I'm going with Luigi. Just want to show you how it worked. Mushroom cup, of course. It's always easier, right? The shorter race. I'll just do it for a second. I'll switch it over to another one. Oh no! I pushed the button too soon. Made me spin out. Oh, and I hit somebody. Ah! Wasn't paying attention. But, I mean, what do you guys think, though, really? I mean, as opposed to having a giant console on your house and tons of games, I mean, you really can't go wrong with something like this, really. I mean, I'm going to go back and try another one. Yeah, that's all the Super Nintendo ones. Super Mario All-Stars, man. If you guys have never seen that game, that's pretty darn cool. It's got all the Super Mario games built into it. But they redid the graphics on them to make it look better, you know, from the NES version. Pretty darn cool. We're gonna go back, though. Let me show you the, you know, like I said, I'll do anything from Atari to even up the PlayStation 2 stuff. So I'll show you, well, it's Dreamcast. I'll show you some PlayStation 2 game here. Let's see, well, I ain't got many PlayStation 2 games on it. I don't have a whole collection of those. They're so big, they take up a lot of room. But we'll try one of these guys out. How about that? Oh, I hit the wrong button again. Here we go. I haven't played this thing in forever. Alright. Hit the right button that time. You don't have many PlayStation 2 games, but, you know, Colin McRae's Rally, you know, if you like some rally racing. And Flat Out, if you guys never played Flat Out, man, I bet it's older, but that's a darn good game. You can, like, race down, you know, dirt roads and stuff. Even have demolition derbies on it and stuff like that. But Gran Turismo, man, if you guys like racing games, Gran Turismo is the way to go. You gotta try some Gran Turismo, man, if you never tried it before. The best racing simulator you'll ever find. I'm gonna just go with Test Drive. Eve of Destruction. It's pretty cool too. It's like a demo derby game. But yeah, you raise money and you can buy your own, you know, different vehicles and stuff like that. It's pretty cool. I'll show you that for a minute. Then I'll let you go. Atari! I'm a big Atari fan. I know I should have showed you some Atari 2600 games. But for now, I'll just show you these guys. Like I said, I wanted to show you how well it does a PlayStation 2 game, you know? I mean, like I said, it's all original games. It's just not knockoff games or anything like that. They just take the game information and put it onto a computer, and you can, you know, well, the games are called ROMs, and if you want to play it on your computer or your phone, there's a program called an emulator that will emulate the system and help you run the game program. We'll just go with a regular action game. We'll just do a race. We'll just do a single. Yeah, they've got school bus races and figure 8 races and all kind of crazy stuff in this one. It's pretty cool. Something different. Yeah, me and the kid just like playing this together too. And there's different little towns and stuff you can go through. I think my favorite vehicle, though, they actually have a hearse in here. You can race with a hearse. That's pretty cool for the demolition derby games. Oh yeah, they even have trailer races. Those are pretty awesome to play. You gotta knock everybody's trailer off their vehicle while you're running around a dirt track. Todd would like this game, I think. But yeah, there's different locations and different types of races. You know, we do a jump race, last man standing, push off, you know, which is like you're up on a little mound and like a demolition derby, you gotta knock the people off the little mound area, off their little raised up area they're on. Red Rover, school bus. Hey, let's just do the school bus race. Screw it. Let's see what you think about that. Woohoo! If I can learn how to drive here. Wow. Hard to see on the phone. I'm not driving so well, man. Trying to watch it through the camera while I'm driving. That don't work out. Anyway, I just wanted to show you guys this. Like I said, I've been in a ton of lives and people talking about old video games and stuff, man. So if you guys looking for an old video game to play, buy something like this. I mean, it wasn't super expensive. I think I paid, I don't know, I think it was just a little over $100 for it, something like that. I mean, you can get them directly off their website a little cheaper. Retroid, I think it's GoRetroid.com or something like that. They sell them on Amazon too. They're a little more pricey there, but if you get them off their website, it does come from Japan, so it might take just a little bit longer, but not a huge deal with that. But just wanted to show you guys something a little different tonight. Not having fun. Well, I am having fun in nature. I'm outside playing with it. Well, I hope you guys have a good night. I'm going to end with the Atari logo. Later.